Well, hello, my good people of the internet. I've been greeted with two not so top stories, and they're both food related, or somewhat food related. First off, we start by going with AOL, and mind you, both stars have been submitted by a review from Griffith Fire because he have a tendency to want me to read these kind of stories. I got some weirdo friends, let me tell you. Okay, woman bites into dangerous surprise in ice cream bar. Midlothian, Virginia. A Nebraska based food manufacturer says it is working to obtain a fudge bar from a from a Midlothian woman to do an analysis after the woman says she found a metal wire in the frozen treat. Michelle Lyman said she often indulges in healthy choice fudge bars before bed. I wonder why. The fudge bars are just a nice, perfect little treat, she said. But the last time Lyman bit into her fudge bar, she said she bit into metal. Looking at the wire, I noticed how disgusting it was, rusty and filthy. She also said. Lyman was not hurt by the sharp object, but she shudders to think about what would happen if her daughter tried to eat it. My kids go in that freezer all the time and grab popsicles and fudge bars. I only go for popsicles. Lyman said she reported the incident to the ice cream manufacturer, Conagra Foods, on Facebook. Yeah, I know one brand I'm not going to pick up. Tee. Within a couple of hours, they got back to me and expressed their concern. She said. A ConAgra Foods spokesperson told CBS 6 that food safety and quality matters. That food matters. A ConAgra Foods spokesperson told CBS 6 that food safety and quality matters very seriously, and they are working with Lyman to get the popsicle to do a lab analysis. Consumer lawyer John Gale said companies should take complaints like Lyman seriously, and ConAgra is handling the complaint correctly. They might want to track the source of the problem to correct it, Gale said. He also said customers can typically only sue when someone is physically hurt in these situations. And I believe that is our alarm going off. It's either our alarm going off or maybe malfunction. I hope it's not malfunction. What was I saying before? Gail said customers can typically only sue I got thrown off track because of hearing that. I'll start yet. Uh, they might want to track the source down of the problem to correct it, Gale said. He also said customers can typically only sue when someone is physically hurt in these situations, but he urges consumers to always report problems. Take a picture of this, show this to the company, and send a letter off. The ConAgra spokesperson told CBS 6 that they checked their records and found that they did not have any other complaints of a similar nature. Here's the full statement from ConAgra Foods spokesperson Monique Farmer. We're working directly with this consumer to understand the situation and conduct a thorough analysis. We take food safety and quality matters very seriously, and we will do whatever is necessary to resolve the matter. We've not seen other issues of this type, and we are working hard to learn more about the facts about the situation. I will share my 2 cents after. But now we jump over to Fortune to read about Burger King not letting everyone have it their way. Thank you. The burger chain has a lack of diversity on its executive team, and its board doesn't seem to want to show up to the company's annual meeting. When 33-year-old Daniel Schwartz became Burger King CEO in June of last year, he spent his first months toiling in Burger King's and discovering what it was like for the chain cooks and dishwashers. Recent Business Week article stated, Schwartz deserves applause for doing the hard work. In my experience, any boss can benefit from carving out time to work in the trenches. It's the best way to grasp what the company way looks like from outside the ivory tower. But not everything is rosy at the fast food chain. Is it ever, is it, Burger King? In the Business Week article, board member Martin Franklin said that the executive team Schwartz had put together was made up of really intelligent guys. In true to statement, although the Burger Titan's customer base certainly includes both genders, diversity is not a hallmark of its leadership. Since the company's former chief marketing officer, Flavia Fagres, left at the end of the year, the company has operated without a single female executive vice president. Following suit, the board represents only one gender, male. Burger King went public in 2012, but the company is 70% owned by 3G Capital. This year, CTW Investment Group recommended shareholders vote against its executive compensation plan and 2 board members who sit on the company's compensation committee. According to Burger King's latest proxy filing, the board's policy is to encourage all directors to attend the annual meeting of stockholders. Not a single stockholder showed up the company's 2013 annual shareholders meeting, according to the proxy filing. This is becoming the most boring article I ever read. Don't ever show me Fortune. I'm just going to be like, nah. The 2014 meeting was only 10 minutes long with no directors present. Dieter Wazenegger, executive director of the CTW Investment Group, told me directors attending the annual meeting is a basic means of accountability. I guess there are 30% of shareholders they can ignore. He says, certainly, such absences represent fair warning for any minority shareholders. Burger King did not return a request seeking comment. Schwartz focused on business operations and the company's relationship with its franchises. I think I read it right. Franchisees and their workers will be key to Burger King's success, reinforcing the CEO's attention to operation. The burger chain's board does deserve kudos for one smart governance move. Schwartz doesn't sit on the board. Okay. First off about this, well, right now. Well, first off, this first article, I had to say, it's a red flag when you find something unnatural in your in your food. I've done it plenty of times before, and I didn't even have to eat it. For instance, I'll give an example, and this really did happen. For one, a few years back, the old man's family sent us a cake. So I thought I'd check out said cake. And I don't know how. But what I did was I somehow picked the air. And I'm serious, picked the air. And what I saw was something totally, totally nasty. I found a long strand of hair in the cake. It's a very long strand of hair. And I have to say, whether it was supposed to mean something, whether it was like accidental or it was purpose, I don't care. That's just nasty. You don't do that to any kind of food like that. You know, if you have a strand of hair in a cake, that means it's unedible. It's unedible. You cannot eat it because who knows what the fuck else might be in there. I mean, I enjoy eating. You know, I love eating. I do not mind eating. But when I see something unnatural in my food, that kind of kills whatever kind of hunger I had to begin with. It's like nobody wants to see, I don't know, like say, let's say you went to a soda fountain, right? And for some reason you somehow after a loud splurt, you saw a booger come out from the soda fountain. Doesn't matter what drink you had, but let's say a booger just shot out of the soda fountain. No reason. It's just there. And before you even start sipping down on that soda, you saw that. Now, not only is it nasty, but that just says that you're irresponsible. Slightly irresponsible. But still, when dealing with people, especially when it's food, you have to be careful. You know, because I'll tell you this. There are rare instances in which you find something unnatural in your food. And the only thing you have to do is either pray over your food, and, you know, from then on, you have to do what you have to do, which is not try to eat anything that is unnatural. But Conagra Foods, yeah, that's one brand I am definitely not going to purchase the next time I go to the store, because I don't see myself doing that. That's just wrong. I mean, that's like saying if I wanted some orange juice and Kroger somehow got lazy on the orange juice, well then you know what that means. Time to put that son of a bitch up. Anyway, let me see. That guy who shows up, he always changes his Skype name. A friend of mine, I usually talk to him, but still, he changes his Skype name for I don't know how many times. No apparent reason. Okay, for this, now seeing this is a fortune thing, I don't really have much to say about this. I really don't. Because I had to say something about Burger King. And that is between McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and Burger King. Oh, and Rally's. The smallest burger I had to say is Burger King. Smallest burger is Burger King. Because when you order something like, say, a chicken sandwich, the bun variety, the long bun variety, you expect it to be as big as this picture right here. But the thing is, when you look at it from far away, it looks so small. And I've been to Burger King a few times. And I have to say, every time I ask for something, ask for something from Burger King, it just doesn't seem to help my appetite. I mean, it always makes me kind of empty every time I have something from Burger King. Compare that to Rally's. I can only have that for like such a time. Every so often, Rally's. But aside from that, any other time that I would go to Rally's, and that's a rarity. Here's how Rally's is. When you say small, medium, or large, let me explain this. When you say small, they give you like a bag of fries, right? When you say medium, they give you like a cone of fries, about that size, like what you see in that picture there. And then when you say large, you get the same damn size of fries, in which they say, "Oh, this is large." And you look at the drink, which is bigger than the stack of fries you're getting yourself, and you think, "What the hell's up with this?" You've been gypped. Now McDonald's, you say whatever you want to say about McDonald's. So it's the nastiest burger. Like, no, actually, they have much. Burger sizes are just about the size of how you want to see it. You want to see it, as is. It's big enough to not only fit in your hand, but go down in your stomach very easily. When you ask for fries, and you say you want large, they give you large. They give you a large order of fries. When you say you want a large drink, they give you a large drink. And out of all of them, the only thing McDonald's has going for itself, and why I keep coming to McDonald's, is because all their drinks, no matter what size you get, it's always $1. The soft drinks are only $1. If you get anything else, it'd be like $3 to $4. But when you come to Burger King is just a waste of time. Burger King, I don't know. You go to Burger King, it's just a waste of time. I mean, that's why I don't really go to Burger King. I don't really go to Burger King as much as I go to McDonald's. Because I can sit there at McDonald's. I can do my work. I could be doing, say, a word search. I could be writing my books. And I can enjoy myself a good drink. The people, I don't know. There's some people I usually see, like usually I usually find somebody who constantly says, I want 50 cents or something like that. I say, I don't have 50 cents. And really, I don't have 50 cents to give them, nor what I want to give them. Yeah, things may be, on hard times, but still. It's not worth it. I just want to sit there for like 2 good hours, write something, or do some brainstorming and go back home within like the second or third hour. Aside from that, I'm not surprised that Burger King is having its problems. I'm really not. I'm not really, and more like it, yeah, it's their fault. Because on the outside, they introduced these new burgers that don't make no goddamn sense whatsoever. And and these new burgers at Burger King don't make sense anyway. Because I just don't see the point in that. You know? I really don't. I really don't see the point in some of the burgers that they just seem to splurt out as of late. I mean, if it looks good, I'll try it. If not, I'm not going to waste my time on it. Simple as that. But aside from that, these are the two articles I have shared with you guys. So, if you have any kind of feedback you want to say about this article, please feel free to. And of course, do share it with your friends on either Facebook or Twitter or even Google+. It doesn't matter to me. Really, it doesn't matter to me. So next time, whenever I decide to post, more than likely something, it'll be next time on this channel. So with that, I have been the Tenkaichi of Gaming and Otaku, Pookie7, and I'll see you next time in more videos. Until then, take care, God bless, have a great, wonderful weekend, and Tenkai Muso.